Расцветали яблони и груши, поплыли туманы над рекой. Выходила на берег Катюша, на высокий берег, на крутой. Выходила на берег Катюша, на высокий берег, на крутой.
So I got to rant a little bit. Our healthcare system sucks. I don't know if you know that or not, but it really fucking sucks. And one of the things that pisses me off, I made a video the other day on my YouTube. I forgot to post it on TikTok, but it was about how our co-pays are really our full pay. But I got to talk about something else that's going on, and that's the fact that we have a system where I had some medication, and normally it costs like, I don't know, $30 or whatever. It's just still overpriced because I know it's made in China and it probably costs like $2. But because of it's the beginning of the year, you have a deductible, blah blah blah. I was told that's why the price went up. The last time I had to buy it, and it cost like $200 or something, or maybe more. This time, same thing, $200, and I was like, what the hell? I think I got a coupon last time, so I called the insurance, and they're like, well, we're not this year, 2026. We're not automatically applying the coupons, so you have to pay the full price or go out and get a coupon from the manufacturer. And I'm like, I have to go out and get a coupon from the manufacturer, meaning that the actual cost of this medication is not really $200 because you know that a customer could arbitrarily, without your knowledge, could arbitrarily turn around and apply the coupon, right? Now, I'm not saying the insurance cares about that because the insurance, quote unquote, has to cover everything else for your copay. So they would claim that, well, we don't care if you get a coupon, right? But there's no way that the manufacturer can actually say that their pill costs $200 or that it costs anywhere near that if you could arbitrarily charge less because somebody went out and got a coupon. Think about that for a second. If you're selling, let's say you go to the grocery store and you're buying groceries. Most of the times when there's a sale, the sale doesn't take a steak that costs $20 down to $1. It doesn't work like that. There's the supply chain, the cost of energy, the costs of manufacturing, the insurance, the packing, the whole process. When you're building up to what the actual cost is, you can't have a dramatic drop in price unless you have margins that cover you so much that you know you're lying about the price. So some fictitious, this is like you're treating healthcare, okay, for medication that might be life-saving. You're treating healthcare like a cheat code for a video game. Like, oh, I went online and I got the codes. I got the cheat codes to the game, so now I unlock a character right away. Well, that's a freaking game. This is somebody's life. And I have to go out and get some coupon from the manufacturer and then bring it to the pharmacist? What the hell is going on? This is absolute bullshit. This is a fake system with fake numbers. Even the doctors don't even know how much this shit costs. And excuse my French, but I'm fucking pissed. Our system is a fucking grift. You work, you get charged every paycheck for healthcare. You have to pay a copay for every visit. And then you're overpaying at the pharmacy. But now on top of that, if you don't go out and get some coupon, they're going to try to hit you for like 20 times the cost. I mean, what the fuck are we doing? Healthcare is not a commodity. It's your health. If you think about all these supposedly backwards tribes from even hundreds of years ago or whatnot, if you were sick in a tribe, the tribe wouldn't look at you and say, well, you didn't pay your fucking copay, so you're not getting any help. If you broke your leg or you were ill or you didn't have a blanket at night or you didn't have food, they wouldn't just leave you out there to die. I mean, what the hell are we doing? This system is so stupid. And I see a lot of people now talking about going to China for healthcare and China tourism and China. What is it that you're looking at? You think you're excited about China, and I want to give credit to revolutionary thought who did this video, "You're not becoming Chinese, you just yearn for socialism." And she's right. There are so many people out there in the West who are groveling in front of China, who are so excited to see China. And they're not conceptualizing it. Is it China or is it their system? It's their system. You actually wish you had the health care. You wish you had the government that invested in the infrastructure. It's the same thing with Vietnam. Why is it these places are building? They have less quote unquote revenue, but they have more money to put into their countries. That's what you're jealous of. And I'm completely jealous of this. I mean, hell, I live in the U.S., right? And I found out that I have Canadian ancestry. So I'm going to apply to be a Canadian citizen. Even in Canada, they don't have real universal health care, but they have more care than what we have here, technically. But even that is still limited because people aren't making the money and all this and that. Fine. Whatever you want to complain about. But the idea that medication is this expensive and that you have to get a coupon like it's a damn cheat code, like it's a cheat code in a video game, that's all you need to know about how stupid our system is. And I'm sorry to have to rant about it, but it's so pathetic. I mean, this country does almost everything wrong. And there's people out there that will say, "Well, just leave if you don't like it." Our founders didn't just leave. Our founders said, "You know what? We don't like the system. We know we're supposed to be under the monarchy, but we want to build a constitutional republic." Our founders were the most non-compliant people. So if you see people online who are complaining about the system, who are protesting in the streets against the war, who are telling you that the economics don't work and the reason why, not just scratching their ass about, "Well, I voted for the Democrat, nothing changed. I voted for the Republican, nothing changed." If you see people like that and you call them a commie or a weirdo or stupid, you're the fucking idiot. Our own founders, this country was built on a revolution against the country that owned it. Every revolution has been the same thing in the history of the world. And that is a revolution against the mercantile, merchant, Epstein, capitalist class that took over every Western government at the same time because they were able to convert the means of production away from the monarchies that own land and the lords that own land to the people that needed to exchange things with currency. And as soon as the traders or the mercantile class was able to get everybody on that system, they rose to power. And that's who rules us now. And that's why every time you turn around, something else becomes a commodity. If you're happy with this system, then go ahead and mock. But if you can smell what I'm cooking, then I suggest you join some kind of revolutionary group. I suggest you pick up a book. I suggest you start posting. I suggest you get with your neighbors. I suggest that you get on board because things have to change. Enough is a fucking enough. Thank you.